Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. So today is Monday, October 4th, and so I'm starting something brand new this month that I just wanted to share with you. So for, well, for this entire year, since January, I've been following kind of a keto carnivore way of eating, which is basically keto, but very meat-based. Not really a lot of vegetables, not really a lot of other stuff. So, but I haven't actually gone 100% carnivore. I have not done that. And so this month I am doing the challenge. It's actually a challenge from Dr. Ken Berry and his wife, Nisha. It's called the Beef, Butter, Bacon, and Egg Challenge. So what that means basically is those are the only things I'm going to be eating this month. And as far as, drinks, it's just going to be black coffee, which I've got my black coffee this morning, black tea, water, and I do have some unflavored electrolytes that I'll be drinking. And so the reason that I decided to do this is because I know that there are so many health benefits to just being strict carnivore. It is the ultimate elimination diet. It is the ultimate healing diet for your body. And so, I just thought that I was really curious just to see how my body would feel different and what would change if I decided to just cut out all of the other things that I've been allowing myself over the last few months. So, I mean, for the most part, my eating plan is very meat-based. I pretty much eat, meat, eggs, butter all the time, but I also allow myself some other things that are not actually animal foods. They're not carnivore. They are allowed on keto. That's why I've been, considering my eating plan a ketovore eating plan. So, I mean, I have things like usually in the morning in my coffee, I will have stevia, I will have unsweetened almond milk, things like that that are not technically allowed on carnivore. And sometimes, if we go out to eat, I might order a side salad. I love to eat dill pickles. Just trying to think of some of the other things. There are not a lot of things that I allow myself that are not carnivore, but there are just a few things that I feel like they just are keeping me from maybe feeling my best. So, and I do sometimes make like a chicken salad or egg salad using regular mayonnaise. And so that's definitely a bad idea. But that's what I've been doing. So yeah, I'm just cutting out all of those things this month. I am just going to be eating strictly beef, butter, bacon, eggs, and drinking my black coffee in the morning. My general eating plan is going to be I'll probably fast through the mornings, which is kind of a thing that I've done for a long time now. Fast through breakfast, eat my lunch, eat dinner, and then start fasting again. So I'm not really sure. I don't really have a meal plan for this week, but I just wanted to share with you what my week looks like, just to give you an idea. So my plan is I am not going to show you my meals every single day for the entire month because that would be a really long video if I were to show you 30 days worth of, food. So my plan is that just over the next 5 days, just Monday through Friday this week, I'm going to show you what I'm eating for my meals. And then at the end of the month, then I will share with you what I noticed, what's different. So my hope for this experiment is going to be that maybe I will have a little bit more energy. I've been really dealing with some issues related to my thyroid. I have hypothyroidism. My numbers have been not great. My energy has been really bad because of my thyroid. So the carnivore diet is known to just heal all different things. So, and I know there are people out there who have kind of healed their symptoms with carnivore. So that's my first hope, is that, I'll just feel better, have more energy, and kind of get my the thyroid where it needs to be. The other thing My stomach has been a mess for many, many years. If you've been following me for a while, like on Facebook or Instagram or, anywhere in social media, I do talk a lot about having IBS. So that is nothing new. That has been an issue for me for a long time. Over this last summer, I had to do a couple rounds of antibiotics because I had a staph infection in my nose. And so that was pretty miserable, but it kind of messed up my gut. So I've been really struggling with just getting back to, getting my stomach feeling good again. So I know there are so many people who have, healed their IBS, they have healed Crohn's, they have healed ulcerative colitis. So many people have healed so many issues, with their gut issues, with the carnivore diet. So I'm hoping that by just cutting out all of those things that can cause inflammation and just focusing on the animal foods, I'm hoping that, it's going to get my stomach feeling a little bit normal again. Normal, not meaning my normal IBS, but normal meaning just not bloated, not inflamed, just, as normal can be. So those are kind of my two main goals. I also, I still have some belly fat that I want to lose. That's one of my goals too. I did my weight, I did my measurements, I did my before pictures before I started on October 1st. So I'm, ready to just really track my progress. So yeah, that's my plan for October. I'm really excited about it because I just know all of the great success stories from people who have healed so many things with the carnivore diet. So, not gonna lie, it's a little bit hard cutting some of those things out. I really miss my stevia in my coffee. I'm sure I'm gonna miss the dill pickles. So um it's just an adjustment, but for the most part, for the last several months I have been eating mostly meat, butter, eggs, so it shouldn't be that hard. So yeah, I'm going to take you along with me on this week and going to show you what I'm eating each day, and then I'll just let you know the results later. So I will be talking to you later today. Okay, I just want to clarify, coffee is not carnivore either, and neither is black tea. Um, but in the carnivore community, a lot of people still drink coffee and they still drink tea. It's not considered, too terrible. Some people, you know, they're completely carnivore, but they still drink their morning coffee. As long as it's black and you don't add any other junk to it, then, it's still considered okay for some people. Unless you're very dogmatic about the carnivore diet, then you may not think that coffee is okay. But for me, I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm gonna drink my tea. It's okay. I just have to show you, this is my office. Yes, we have a spare bed in the office, and it's mostly for this guy. He likes to come in here and lay in bed while I'm working. All right, I just got done doing a lunch break workout. I prefer to do my workouts in the morning before I start my day, but I don't always wake up early enough. So, sometimes during my workday, I will take a lunch break, get my workout done. It's only maybe 20 to 30 minutes. So, just finished my workout. I'm still out of breath. That's why my hair looks a little crazy. And it is time for me to eat lunch. So I'm going to go ahead and make my lunch real quick, and then I will go eat at my desk while I work. I'm going to make eggs today. I am going to just fry up some eggs in some bacon grease, and I might put some bacon bits in there too. Okay, so I like to scramble the egg whites first and get the egg whites cooked really well, and then break the yolks because it makes the scrambled eggs really, really creamy. Okay, so I decided to have a little snack in the afternoon today. And so one of my favorite snacks, if you've watched my other videos, I talk about these all the time, carnivore crisps. So the ones that I'm having today are pork loin. It's not beef, it's not bacon, but in my opinion, if it's okay for me to eat bacon during this challenge, then it's okay for me to eat pork loin because this is seriously just pork and salt. So it's very good. When I upload this video, I will definitely include a link to all of my favorite links, and my link for carnivore crisps will be on there. If you use my discount code, you can get a discount on your order. Okay, it's time to make dinner. I'm kind of doing a little concoction tonight. I'm going to make some burger patties, but I am going to mix a few things in with it. So it's kind of like meatloaf, but without like the pork rinds or Parmesan cheese. It's just the beef, eggs, and then I decided to put some real bacon bits in there. So let's see, I'll just kind of tip it down here. I've already got everything in my bowl. I think that you could see that okay. So I'm just going to take all of that, mix it up really well, and then I'm just going to form it into hamburger patties. I have 2 pounds of ground beef. It's 85% lean ground beef. I just sprinkled like, I don't even know how much of the real bacon bits, and then I put 2 eggs. So I'm gonna mix that all up. It should make about 8 burger patties, and then I'm going to bake them in the oven. I usually cook my burger patties in the oven, usually about 400 degrees Fahrenheit for like 25 minutes, just kind of depends on how thick the burgers are, and it's usually perfect. So I'm not going to eat all 8 burgers. I'm actually going to probably eat like maybe 2 or 3 of them, and then I'll just put the rest in the refrigerator, so then I will have some meals prepared for the rest of the week. Okay, I've got all of my patties made. I miscalculated just a little bit. I thought that it would make 8 patties. Some of them I put a little extra meat in, so I actually only got 6 patties. So they are ready to go in the oven. I'm probably gonna bake them for about 25 minutes, and then it'll be time to eat. And I'm not sure, I might eat 2, I might eat 3. I'm not sure how many I'm going to eat tonight. I might just eat a couple burger patties and then have a couple hard-boiled eggs with it. I cooked some hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot yesterday, so I have some of those in the refrigerator. That actually sounds good. So that's what I might do, and then just put the rest in the fridge for tomorrow. Hey, welcome back. So today is Tuesday. I'm going to try to make my videos really short the rest of this week, because yesterday my videos were pretty long, just kind of the introduction to everything I'm doing this week. So I'm going to try to keep my videos very, very short and brief. So I just wanted to let you know, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I am getting ready to eat my first meal of the day. I just had black coffee this morning. I had some water with some unflavored electrolytes that I've been sipping on through the morning as well. And so my lunch is going to be those burger patties that I made yesterday. I don't know if you can see my bowl. So I'm having 2 of those burger patties, and then I have 2 hard-cooked eggs in here. And that is going to be my first meal of the day today. Okay, so I had my carnivore snacks for my snack this afternoon, and now this evening I'm actually working late, so I took time to exercise, shower, and get dressed again. So now I'm back to work, and I just wanted something really simple, so I'm just eating a cold burger patty with some butter. And I might eat another one too. It's just simple. I don't have to cook anything, and it's one of my favorite things to eat. Good morning. So today is Wednesday, and like yesterday, I'm just going to try to make my video very, very brief today. So I woke up this morning. I felt the best I've felt in a really long time. Like, I slept really well. I have a lot of energy. I just feel really good. So that's awesome. I actually got up. I did my workout this morning. We went on our morning walk this morning. And so now I'm just getting a few things ready for the day before I get ready to start my work day. So my plan for today is I'm going to have a ribeye steak for lunch. So I pulled this out of the freezer, and it's just, thawing out. And then I probably for dinner, I'm going to have some burger patties, maybe some eggs. I ate all of those burger patties that I made earlier this week. So I actually have, I have a pound of ground beef with 1 egg. I'm going to just mix that together. I don't have any more bacon bits, so I'm not gonna add those, but I'm gonna mix that together and make some burger patties, throw them in the oven, and then they'll just be in the fridge ready for me when I'm ready to eat later. So just, getting everything ready now so I don't have to mess with it during the rest of my day. Okay, today is Thursday, so I'm gonna do a quick video and just tell you what I'm doing this morning. I am craving bacon, and since this is the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge, then I can have all the bacon I want. So I like to cook my bacon in the oven. I just have it all lined out on this pan. I preheated my oven to 400, which it just beeps so it's ready. And I like my bacon really, really, really crispy. So I'm probably gonna cook this for maybe 30 to 35 minutes. And then like I have been doing all week long, I'm just gonna have black coffee, unflavored electrolytes this morning. I'm fasting through the morning, and then I'm not going to eat till breakfast. So this bacon, when it gets done, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and I will probably eat it cold for lunch. And I know it sounds crazy, but I discovered just maybe a few weeks ago when I put some bacon in the refrigerator and then I got into it later, I really like cold bacon. So that's my plan for today. I'm gonna eat probably all of this bacon for lunch. I don't know, I might share a little bit of it with my husband, but I might eat I might eat the majority of the package. And then I might have some eggs, I'm not sure yet. I'll definitely do a picture and show you what I'm having for lunch. And then I think for dinner tonight, my plan is I'm just gonna do some meat bars in the air fryer. So I'll show you how I do that later. So that's my plan. These are going in the oven, and then I'm ready to start my work day. Okay, so you saw from my pictures, I had my bacon and my eggs for lunch today. My afternoon snack was my carnivore crisps, which I love. I can eat them every day. And now I'm getting ready to make my dinner. And as you can see, I have kind of a different view of my kitchen for you today, and that is because I'm going to be using my air fryer. I'm going to be making some air fryer meat bars. So this is my air fryer. It's a Ninja air fryer. It actually is also a grill. So usually when I grill steaks, usually they're in the Ninja. But I love the air fryer too. So I'm gonna show you what my plan is for dinner. Okay, so normally to make meat bars in the air fryer, it works better to have like a square package of like loosely packed meat, but I don't have that. All I have is a tube. So I'm going to use this, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half one way and in half the other way. It's gonna give me 4 meat bars, and then I'm going to cook it in the air fryer. I'll cook it for about 12 minutes at 360 degrees, and I'm just gonna eat my meat bars. Okay, so this air fryer is super simple. You just turn it on, and then I hit air crisp, and you can see it's a roaster, it can bake, it can dehydrate, and then it's a grill. So I turn on the air crisp. I'm going to bump this down to 360, just because that's what my trial and error has shown for me, that it cooks it the way I like to cook it. So 360, 12 minutes, start. And it will just preheat, and then it will tell me when it's time to add my food. Okay, so the air fryer is preheated to 360, and then it tells me to add the food. So I went ahead and put my 4 pieces of the meat bars in the air fryer. I am going to season them with my favorite seasonings from Redmond's Real Salt. I've got just a regular seasoning salt, and then garlic salt and onion salt. So I'm going to season those meat bars with that, and then close the lid and let it cook. Okay, my burger patties are done. Someone's very curious about them. He actually is wanting to get ice out of the refrigerator. But anyway, back to my burger patties. They're done. They look delicious. Yes, this is an entire pound of beef, and yes, I'm going to eat all of it. Okay, it's Friday morning. It is day 5. It is my last day that I'm going to be showing you my food for this month. So drinking my black coffee this morning. Went for our morning walk already this morning, and I'm getting ready to start my work day. My plan for lunch today is probably going to be air fryer meat bars again. Same thing as what I had last night. They're just easy. I like them. So I make them a lot actually. So that's my plan for lunch today. Not completely sure what I'm having for dinner tonight. I'm either going to have steak and eggs, or I'm gonna have burger patties, or I'm gonna have eggs. It's gonna be one of those things. So I will be sure to show you pictures of what I have for lunch, what I have for dinner. One thing I am going to be doing today is I'm going to be cooking up a big batch of burger patties. Tomorrow, my husband and I are going to a friend's house to watch the football game. So anytime we go there, it's usually like a pizza party. So there's usually never anything healthy there for me to eat. And by healthy, I mean carnivore. It's usually just pizza and then like maybe some other stuff that I don't want to eat. So my plan to get through tomorrow with, no issues is I'm going to cook up a bunch of burger patties tonight. I'm going to probably eat 3 or 4 of them before we go tomorrow. And then I'm also going to take a like Ziploc baggie with like maybe 3 or 4 more burgers. So then I can eat those tomorrow night while we are there. So that's my plan. That's my day today. And like I said, I will show you pictures of what I'm eating today, and then at the end of this month I will tell you all about all of my results. Okay, I made it through the month of October with beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And so I just want to share with you what I noticed. And you can see I've got my little office buddy in here. Oakley is sound asleep, and hopefully he doesn't start snoring because he does snore very loud. So I apologize if that happens. And I thought this was an appropriate shirt to wear today, Body by Bacon. I love this shirt. So let's talk about my experiment, my beef, butter, bacon, and egg experiment. It went really well. I was pleasantly surprised. So I would say the first few days, like it didn't take long for me to notice that I was feeling better, like cutting out just everything except for beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. So what I really was surprised by was my, I don't know how to explain it, like my energy was really good. And then my mental clarity, I guess is the best way to say it. My focus, my alertness, I just felt so much more focused and clear. I felt like my mind was really clear. So that was a really awesome benefit that I noticed. And I noticed that just after a few days. So a few things happened throughout the month. So, I started at the beginning of the month cutting out all sweeteners, just doing the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. We had a couple of events, like places that we went to, just some get-togethers with friends. And so those were some weekend events. And for the most part, I stayed on track. There were a couple of times where I ate a couple pieces of cheese. And also some like summer sausage type stuff. Before we went to the events, I would eat like, 3 or 4 burger patties just to make sure that I was full and I wasn't tempted by any of the food that was there. One of the weekends, I did make a whole big pan of bacon, and I chopped it up into little like bite-sized pieces, put it in a Ziploc baggie, and I carried that with us. I didn't carry it, but I had it like in our cooler, like with our stuff, so that when I was feeling like I wanted to eat something, then I would just get into my bag of bacon and eat my bacon. So I'm not going to say it wasn't hard, because it was kind of hard, but I did stay for the most part on track those couple of weekends, with the exception of I did eat a little bit of summer sausage and cheese. But it didn't seem to make me feel worse, or it didn't derail me in any major way. So it was just a couple of incidents that it didn't derail things too bad, but it did, I did go a little bit off track with the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, because dairy and cheese isn't technically allowed on that experiment, but it went okay. It went okay. And then the other thing, okay, so I mentioned in the beginning of this video that I was having some real issues with my thyroid and with my stomach issues with my IBS. That was due to having to take a couple of courses of antibiotics because of a nose infection I had. And it really just kind of destroyed my gut. And it didn't really get that much better until I did have an appointment to see my GI doctor in October and talk to her about what was going on. And so she did give me an IBS medication that is intended to help balance your gut bacteria when you go through something like that. So I started taking that. It was a 2-week course. And then I also started working with Danny Conway, who is a functional medicine practitioner. And she got me started on some really, really good high quality probiotics and digestive enzymes. So those were some supplements that I added to my routine in October, in addition to doing the beef butter, bacon, and eggs. So the medicine that my doctor gave me for the IBS to rebalance my gut bacteria, it's like a miracle drug. So my gut is better. I'm not having any more issues. I'm sure that part of that is because of the healthy way that I was eating all month. But I think that a big part of that was that I needed that medicine to help my gut heal. So I'm not taking it anymore. It was just a really brief course, but I just feel like I am just back on track where I need to be now with all of my stomach issues. I'm not having any issues now. So I continue taking the probiotics and the digestive enzymes. I'm not sure if I'm going to do those long term, but as of right now, I'm feeling really, really good with all of that stuff. So I'm going to keep taking them for a while. So then the other issue that I was really having was with my thyroid issue and my low energy. Well, the beginning of the month, just after a few days of eating that way and cutting out all the other stuff, my energy got a lot better. Again, I mentioned that I started working with Danny Conway, and she is amazing, by the way. If anybody is looking for a functional medicine practitioner, she is amazing. So she recommended a thyroid supplement that I started taking, and it is basically a desiccated beef thyroid supplement. And so I added that, and holy cow! I mean, I just went from feeling, having energy and feeling pretty good to feeling just fantastic. So, it's amazing what your thyroid can do to you. It affects everything. But I've been taking the beef thyroid every day, and I'm going to continue taking it because it has made a big difference in my energy. I feel normal again. So like I said, I know that it's kind of a blurred result with all of this other stuff that I added, because I cleaned up my eating. I was doing the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. But then at the same time, I added some supplements. I added the thyroid supplement, the GI supplements. So it's just a combination of everything that has made me feel fantastic. I feel like October was a month of healing for me. And I think that the changes in the way I was eating, that was a big part of it. And then just, all of the other stuff. I needed to heal my body, and I was having a really, really hard time getting that to happen. I was just having too many things that, just were in my way and not letting my body heal. So I'm feeling fantastic now. I really do. Towards the end of the month, I did actually start drinking my my electrolyte drinks that have stevia in them, just because I wanted to see what kind of a difference there was. The beginning of the month, I started drinking unflavored electrolyte drinks, and I was doing okay with all of that stuff. And so I just wanted to see what would happen if I added back in my sweetened ones. I didn't really notice a change in how I felt. The sweetener, the stevia, did not seem to make me feel worse. It did not seem to affect my energy. It did not seem to affect my stomach issues. I didn't notice any changes. So I don't really feel like I have a huge issue with stevia. Because the electrolytes drinks that I drank that are sweetened are actually sweetened with stevia. So those were really the only things that I added back in at the end of the month, just the extra things other than, eating the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. So overall, I thought it was a really good experiment. It was a good month. It was, like I said, a month of healing. I'm feeling fantastic. My energy is better, my alertness, my clarity, my focus, all of that stuff is so much better. I wake up in the morning actually feeling like I can get out of bed, which I was having a really hard time with that. So my energy is so much better. I am so happy that my gut issues are better. I mean, that just affects everything in your life when you are having those kinds of issues. So anyway, it was good. I have another experiment that I'm going to be doing for November, which I will share more about that later. So if you've enjoyed this, then please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn on the alerts. I know I don't have a lot of videos out there yet, but I am working on it. I have lots of ideas for new videos, new experiments, new recipes, new everything. So I'm just going to continue to share more and more. So I appreciate you checking in to my channel, and I hope that you enjoy this.